Gonna be I.U off the bat versus Chillpus. Trying to see if he can play up the Reflection Warlock versus the Frosted Death at AMS at the ready. Chillpus trying to see if he can maybe immune any CC out of .U. .U got himself a wall, big port in order to reposition. Does he have another port? Maybe potentially a Warlock Hellstone at the ready. Trying to see if he can get some cast off on the Chillpus. It's gonna be immediate interrupt. Trying to see if he can maximize the dots. Drain is gonna be up and running. Gonna be a quick blind out of Chillpus as .U got himself a little bit of health recovery. Drain life is gonna help him out tremendously as long as he got his buffs towards the drain life healing. Dark Glare joining in, trying to get interrupted. Gonna be a quick fear. Drain life actually gonna be lynchable by Chillpus. Does Chillpus have any ways to stop the drain? It's gonna be a board by the Warlock, but no, he does go down. Unfortunate. That was a lot of damage really quickly. I tried to see if I can get the recording and the audio and the video started as soon as I could, but Chillpus already was tearing into that boy very quickly. Spar trying to see if we can go for a bit of a Nova. Where's it chilled? Gonna be Chillpus with the blind around to Spar, trying to see if he can control him. Gonna be a flesh gun, trying to get interrupted while flesh gun is up though. Knockback for just a second, Spar with it all the time. Again, also trying to get interrupted himself. Gonna be a stun out of Chillpus, does have a blink, but does he have a proper go? Gonna be a dome down for Chills, trying to reduce some of the magic damage, trying to mitigate as best as possible. Still taking big hits. The Death Strikes are gonna be able to help him mitigate some of this output by the Arcane Mage. The Spar looking to reposition. Potentially, I was thinking maybe an intro by Chillpus, but it's just gonna have to waddle over to Spar, taking just a bit of damage outside of cooldowns too. Actually able to chip away the mage little by little. Gonna be the AMS for Chillpus. Does he still get hit by the mirrors? I think might have been able to immune it ahead of time. Miss us for Spar, does have to go put himself in a big old ice block. And Spar has to be very careful, but that's gonna be breath. I don't even know how that missed. Silence on the Spar right now. Man may be in a bit of trouble. Gonna be a knockback on the Chillpus, but does go for the big grip with a grippy hand on top of it. This is gonna keep disrupting Spar as much as it can. Chillpus looking to heal himself back up to full with a death coil. Gonna be a full Mirrors of Trauma, but get the AMS for it. It's gonna go for a quick bullet at the end versus Spar. It's really tough. These casters are just getting absolutely torn apart by a Frost DK. Normally Death Knights are really good as anti-caster alternatives. Gonna be full eruptions dropping in. The void bolts are horrifying. Chillpus kind of sending him running over the place. Gonna be big grip ahead onto Whisper. This man got himself PI and a full cooldowns already. Got himself Mindbender doing a little bit of damage. Whisper may be in a bit of trouble. Definitely needs to get himself out of this position. Big blitz by Chilled. Oh my goodness, them obliterates. Oh, didn't work. Just yoinking in pineapples immediately as they got himself the bear paws. I actually like that. This is going to be potentially maybe defenses out right here. Chillpus does get themselves a full Remorsous Winter Roll on him. Pineapples needs to be very careful. The Death Knight's output is going to be full Metamorphosis for him with a Haunt to follow, but it's going to go for a blind during that Haunt. I think still the Haunt never going to complete, so you still get a full Haunt. Chillpus trying to see if he can stop it as best as they can. Going to be grippy hand. Pineapples may be in a bit of trouble. Definitely needs as much survivability as he can. The Hunt is going to help him out a little bit, but oh my god, the damage out of Chillpus is absolutely crashing it down. Silence on the Smog immediately with the sun right after, forcing check on the Smog really early on as they do get himself the full Shroud. Maybe enough damage. Oh my god, just evaporated Chillpus. Oh my god, the man was at full health and then gone. Ooh, Smog got a fatty crit there apparently. Jesus Christ. Imagine going in from that Death Knight who just went on a killing spree, and then Smog pops in and just bakes him like a turkey. Big damage to the Weasel. Man may be in a bit of trouble. Got himself that wall. No interrupts at the ready. That's going to be a static totem onto Smog. Kind of limited where he can go. It's going to use the Warlock Gate. You just escape out of it. A little bit cheesy, but I'll allow it. I want to see what happens here. Oh my god. Yeah. You thought Frost Death was going to be good. Look at that Evoker one shot. That is something that can only do every 2 minutes though. So is it fair? Maybe not. Knockback into Weasel. Try to see if he can potentially get next to Smog. Try to see if he can keep the pressure rolling in. Big Ellie Blaster follows Sunder in order to stop the cast in between. Does have an interrupt as well, so he could potentially stop the CC. Smog is going to go for a little bit of self-heals as soon as he got CC onto Weasel. Perfect opportunity for them to just reset away from the Shaman. Weasel, it looks like they're playing Tremor Totem, unless I'm wrong. Weasel could pre-drop the Tremor. May not be a bad idea. Deep Breath or Fire Breath waiting for him is going to do a bit of damage. Not as much as before, but still quite a bit. Got him some Chain Overs, but a big Deep Breath is going to put him in a bad spot. Big procs from Disintegrate. Not much you can really do about it. I think got himself a grounding. But is that grounding going to do enough though? Weasel trying to get some more cast, but again, another beam is on him. If Smog gets himself procs off the beam, he's going to be in a fantastic spot. Wait, Weasel may just die. Oh my god. Once you get the beam rolling, there ain't no much to stop you. Got himself the Shroud, getting interrupted. That's going to be a Feral with full bleeds. This is where Smog needs to find a way to remove those dots. He can remove bleeds, actually. He can remove bleeds. Sleeping time on the Kitty. Kitty does go for a trick. Big burst out of the Evoker. Does he just go one for the big go? Potentially. Ooh, my goodness! The Feral Druid was like, all right, let me see if we can get some damage over time. And Smog is like, let me just get some damage now, thank you. I'm gonna have the to go. I'm gonna have the damage now. I'm gonna have that instant damage. Whereas Lazy is like, you know what? I wanna go to a restaurant where they prepare food, take their time. Smog is like, I like fast food, thanks. I'll get it insta. Oh my god, Smog is gonna blast it out by Corvid though. This is gonna be enough. That was a big burst on our Corvold. I got your number wrong completely. What? Wait. Oh, he had Smog in a time loop. That's what it was. That's why he just waited for him. Because you can do a time loop thing as a evoker. Think of like Alter Time, but you put it on the enemy target and they can't control it. Gonna be asleep on a Corvold, but Smog is gonna go for an instant. Does he use the gateway? I don't know how I feel about the gateway. But it does give him at least like a chance to like move away again. I guess. I don't know, man. We love that. Yeah, we love that. Corvold. Actually, you guys have a really similar Mog. Why you guys have such similar Mog? Smog. If you drop your dragon form, you guys have a very similar Mog, except you're green. And you got like that black Dragonflight look to you. You got the black scales, you got green scales. But look at that Mog. Look. In your shoulders, as soon as he comes out of dragon form, we'll see it, boys. Deep fire breath onto Corvold is going to be at half a shell. Deep breath to follow. Big. Okay, he doesn't even need the big burst anymore. But he does have it in a couple of seconds. Cinderella going to be up next as a Boomkin this time. Wait, Cinder joined in? Cinder's back? I thought Cinder was gone for the night. Oh man, Cinder swapping it from Evoker to a Boomy. I see. Cinderella going to try to see if they can potentially make a play versus Smog though. Can they do it? Smog had some cooldowns already very soon, so Cinderella better be very careful. You want to make sure you got that range damage. 140k instant cast, get in pre. Yeah. Cinderella got the Curing Burst go, but this can make a big play. Gonna be a silence on the Smog as he got some mobility, just kind of veering around, scooting all over the place. Big burst is ready. Do they have a big go? Ooh, just fried Cinderella. Thanksgiving is over, but this Boomkin is fried either way. Oh my goodness. That is the first 1v5 as Evoker. That is the first 1v5 as Evoker, and it's my man, blah blah, Unreal ID, otherwise known as, God, what was your Demon Hunter's name? Leroy. God, let's go. Oh my God. Am I confusing you with somebody else? It was Leroy, right? It had to be Leroy. Yeah. I'm really bad with names, but damn, boys. 130k crit fire breath on my log. Jesus. Actually, one shot me through Necro like 80% HP. Alright, let's get another go, boys, yeah?